Welcome to the Daily Globe. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more breaking updates. Elon Musk, once the face of American innovation and a symbol of Silicon Valley's relentless drive, now stands at a crossroads unlike any he's faced before. Today, he finds himself at the very center of a global power struggle, where the stakes are not just business, but the future of technology and influence itself. His companies, Tesla, SpaceX, and others, have become more than just industry leaders. They are now pawns and players in a high-stakes geopolitical chess match, with every move scrutinized by governments and markets alike. The United States, once his unshakable stronghold, has turned into a battleground of political feuds, regulatory uncertainty, and shifting alliances that threaten even the most established players. Meanwhile, the BRICS nations, especially China, have shifted from being Tesla's growth engine to a complex web of fierce competition, regulatory barriers, and unpredictable policy changes, forcing Musk to rethink his global strategy. Musk's journey now mirrors a world in flux, where old economic certainties are crumbling, new alliances are forming, and the rules of engagement are being rewritten in real time. His strategic pivot is driven as much by necessity as by ambition, as he's forced to adapt to mounting political and commercial pressures both at home and abroad, often making decisions with global consequences. As Donald Trump escalates his economic war against the BRICS nations, Musk's global operations are increasingly caught in the crossfire, with every policy shift threatening to upend years of progress. His ability to navigate these turbulent waters will not only define his own legacy, but could also shape the future of international commerce, technology, and even diplomacy. This is more than a story about electric cars or rockets. It's a story about power, ambition, and the shifting foundations of the New World Order, where technology and politics are more intertwined than ever. Every move Musk makes now sends ripples far beyond Wall Street, influencing boardrooms, governments, and ordinary people across the globe. The stakes have never been higher, and the world is watching with bated breath. To truly understand the emerging global order, we must closely analyze Musk's next steps, because in this new era, his choices could change everything. Musk's relationship with American politics has soured dramatically, marking a sharp departure from his earlier status as a celebrated innovator and business partner to the government. Once hailed as a visionary who could bridge the gap between Silicon Valley and Washington, Musk now finds himself at the center of a deepening political divide. Once a darling of government contracts, he's now locked in a public feud with Donald Trump after launching the America Party, a bold move that shocked both political insiders and the public. The announcement sent shockwaves through the political establishment, upending expectations and alliances. This move fractured old alliances, turning Trump from ally to adversary. Their once cordial relationship has devolved into open hostility, with both sides trading barbs in the media and on social platforms. The fallout has been swift. Tesla's stock has plunged, investors are wary, and the so-called Musk premium is now a political discount. The uncertainty has rattled markets, and some analysts warn that the company's future could be at risk if the turmoil continues. Trump's administration retaliated, stripping Tesla of subsidies and threatening key government contracts. These policy shifts have put additional pressure on Musk's business empire, forcing Tesla to reconsider its growth strategies in the US. Musk's political ambitions have become a distraction, pulling focus from Tesla's operational challenges. Internal tensions are rising as executives scramble to adapt to the new political landscape and reassure anxious stakeholders. The America Party was meant to capture the political center, but it's left Musk isolated, fighting on two fronts: market share and political survival. His gamble has alienated former allies while failing to secure a solid new base of support. His companies now face existential threats from both Washington and Wall Street. The stakes have never been higher, and every decision is scrutinized by both regulators and investors. By challenging the status quo, Musk has made powerful enemies. Political operatives and business rivals alike are seizing the opportunity to undermine his influence. The risks of his political gambit are mounting, with each new headline adding to the uncertainty. The future of Musk's ventures now hangs in the balance. His future in the US is more uncertain than ever, as he navigates a landscape filled with both opportunity and peril. The battle for influence at home is just beginning, and the outcome will shape not only Musk's legacy, but the future of American innovation itself. China, once Tesla's crown jewel and a symbol of its global ambitions, has now become a brutal battleground for electric vehicle supremacy. Tesla's market share has plummeted from 11% to just 4% in only 4 years, a dramatic fall in a market it once helped ignite. Sales are down 30% year over year, as local giants like BYD and Xiaomi out-innovate and outmaneuver Tesla at every turn, capturing the imagination of Chinese consumers. Chinese automakers now set the pace, offering features tailored to local tastes, like karaoke systems, in-car payment, and vibrant interiors, leaving Tesla's minimalist designs and software lagging behind. Regulatory barriers have also risen. Beijing has blocked Tesla's full self-driving software, citing national security and data privacy concerns, making it harder for Tesla to compete on technology. The data Tesla collects is seen as a risk, further limiting its edge and fueling distrust among both officials and consumers. Musk's political standing in China has eroded, especially after his feud with Trump made him a less reliable partner in the eyes of Chinese leaders. The Chinese government, once welcoming and eager for Tesla's investment, now openly favors domestic champions, providing them with incentives and policy support. Foreign companies in China often face a shelf life. Tesla's may be expiring as the environment grows more challenging for outsiders. The dream of dominating the world's largest EV market is fading, as local competitors ramp up production and innovation at breakneck speed. Musk is squeezed by local competition, shifting political winds and a rapidly evolving market that no longer plays by his rules. The sun may be setting on Tesla's era in China, as the company faces its toughest challenge yet. Musk's global ambitions face a major setback, with China slipping from his grasp just as competition heats up worldwide. The next move will be critical, not just for Tesla in China, but for the company's future on the global stage. Back home, Tesla's dominance is slipping. Its US market share has dropped below 50%, as rivals flood the market with new EVs. In California, Tesla registrations have declined for 4 straight quarters. Musk's polarizing political persona is driving away core customers, especially in liberal states. Tesla's growth narrative is faltering. Global deliveries are down 21%, and the promise of endless expansion is gone. Competition, market saturation, and Musk's own controversies are taking their toll. The American market is maturing, and Tesla is no longer the only game in town. Musk's actions at home are complicating his global strategy. The need for new markets is urgent, but political baggage follows him everywhere. The era of unchallenged US dominance is over. Tesla must adapt or risk decline. July 2025, Trump escalates his trade war, threatening a 10% tariff on any nation siding with BRICS. The move follows a BRICS summit condemning US actions, and Trump singles out Brazil with a punitive 50% tariff. The message is clear: align with BRICS and face economic pain. Global markets react with shock, and the US dollar's supremacy is openly defended as a matter of national survival. Trump's tariffs are more than economic, they're a weapon in a new global power struggle. Steve Bannon and other insiders admit the US fears BRICS de-dollarization push. For Musk, this is a nightmare. Tesla's factories and supply chains straddle both sides of the new economic divide. Retaliatory tariffs from BRICS could cripple his global operations. Musk's companies are now pawns in a superpower showdown. The rules of global trade are being rewritten. The risks for multinational businesses have never been greater. Musk's empire hangs in the balance. Amid US BRICS tensions, Musk makes a bold move in Brazil. He publicly backs Jair Bolsonaro, Brazil's far-right ex-president and Trump ally, using X to amplify anti-Lula messaging. This puts Musk in direct opposition to Brazil's current government and aligns him with a divisive political faction. Lula's administration responds with defiance, promising retaliatory tariffs and rejecting US interference. Musk's intervention risks regulatory backlash and alienates a key emerging market. His strategy mirrors a long history of US meddling in Latin America, but the stakes are higher than ever. By betting on Bolsonaro, Musk gambles on a specific political outcome, one that could backfire if the winds shift. The move may curry favor with a future US administration, but it burns bridges in Brazil. As US and Chinese markets cool, Musk's options narrow. His fortunes are now tied to volatile political tides, not just innovation. The risks of this high-stakes play are enormous. Analysts see Musk's predicament as part of a larger pattern. In China, foreign companies like Tesla often thrive briefly before being squeezed out by local champions and shifting politics. Bill Russo notes Musk underestimated China's capacity for rapid, consumer-driven innovation. Tesla's decline is not about copycats, but about being outpaced by genuine local advances. On the geopolitical front, former US official Leland Lazarus explains, Trump's tariffs are tools of coercion, meant to deter new BRICS members. The US aims to intimidate nations like Egypt and Indonesia by making an example of Brazil. These expert views reveal Musk's empire is caught in a structural decline and a new global conflict. His technological vision is being overwhelmed by market forces and geopolitics. The path forward is perilous, with few good options. Musk's struggle is a warning for all global players. Today's US BRICS tensions echo a long history of American intervention in Latin America. The Monroe Doctrine and past coups like Dilma Rousseff's ouster shape how Brazil views current US pressure. Trump's threats and Musk's anti-Lula stance are seen as part of a familiar pattern of US interference. The new standoff resembles a Cold War. Economic weapons replace military ones, but the stakes are just as high. The US fears de-dollarization as it once feared communism, and nations are again forced to choose sides. For Musk, the era of globalization is ending. His strategy of playing both sides is fraught with historical peril. History shows those caught between great powers often pay the price. The lessons of the past are clear. The path ahead is treacherous. Musk's global ambitions face the harsh realities of a divided world. Musk now stands at a crossroads, his empire under siege from all sides. He's no longer just a tech visionary, he's a central figure in a global power struggle. His battles in the US, China, and Brazil reflect the fragmentation of the global economy. Every decision, from a tweet to a factory location, has geopolitical consequences. The era of frictionless commerce is ending, replaced by economic warfare and rising barriers. Musk's story is a warning and a call to action. The world is changing, and so must its leaders. Will we embrace zero-sum rivalry, or find a new equilibrium? Musk, the disruptor, is now at the mercy of forces greater than himself. His next move will shape not just his legacy, but the future of global trade. The drama of Musk's struggle is a window into our turbulent, divided world.